Chicagan. Okay. Yep, so we are good. Okay. Alright, let me get my notepad up real quick. There, yep, notepad for me to put links to videos so I can give people credit for them. Let's get the chat up. Um, okay. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, the Chicago accent post beautifully describes what it is like to be a Chicagan. Once again, I might be saying the name wrong, so if anyone out there who is from Chicago, please let me know if I'm saying it right. Alright, so let's go.
You're very special, kid. I've been quested to take you back to the Jedi.
And one more thing this morning, Anne-Marie Saviano is a producer here at WGN Morning News, and over the weekend she wrote a post on Facebook about the Chicago accent, and it has gone viral. I don't have time to read the entire post, but this is what she says in part. She says, "They say the Chicago accent is the worst in the world. I say the Chicago accent is mustard on your hot dog. It's the guy on the block who gets out the snowblower and plows your sidewalk, and then plows your next door neighbor's sidewalk, and doesn't stop until he's..."
Okay, I'm sorry for pausing the video. Sometimes I'm a bit of a scatterbrain. That if I don't get my point across when I still have the idea, or whatever in my head, it might be lost. So I'm saying it right now. So the Chicago accent is the guy on the block who gets out the snowblower and plows your sidewalk and your next door neighbor's sidewalk. It doesn't stop until he's done. I am from Rockford, hour from Chicago. Illinois is hell. Okay, Doug Carr says, "I live in Florida now, though. Illinois is hell. Lol." I can only guess that I've never been to Illinois. Perhaps that's going to be the next one to do about Illinois. Jackson says, "Mind watching a video. It's processing." Okay, Jackson, I'm going to take a look into your video, but for right now, I'm just started the stream. But thank you very much for letting me know, Jackson.
He's done everybody on the block, because why the heck not? You offer to pay him and he's like, "Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not taking your money." It's your mom who stops at the Jewel to pick up Dean's creamer for her coffee because it's on sale. She just went there for the creamer, but she's also got to get some coffee cake in case somebody stops by, because inevitably somebody...
Chicago, corn, soybeans, Illinois. LOL. Yeah, I understand. I respect farmers. Yeah, I respect farmers.
He's gonna stop by, right? It's a Tuesday in April when it snows in the morning, but it's 74 and sunny an hour later. We all know that happens. It's yelling, "Come on," and swearing at people on the Stevenson Expressway.
LOL, Jewel Osco. Yeah. What is Jewel Osco? I'm not familiar with them.
Stop by, right? It's a Tuesday in April when it snows in the morning, but it's 74 and sunny an hour later. We all know that happens. It's yelling, "Come on," and swearing at people on the Stevenson Express.
Okay. It's yelling, "Come on," and swearing at, "Come on, you mother effer, move out the way. We gotta talk like this because we're from Chicago." Well, I can only assume that what this person is saying, what this person has an accent, I can only suspect it's like that. Yo, what you doing, man? Gotta get the freaking out of the way. I don't know.
This way. It's yelling, "Hey, Stan," out the window to your neighbor because you can
Hey,
basically reach out and
Stan.
touch each other since your brick bungalows are so close to each other. And it's Archer Avenue, it's Taylor Street, it's Greektown and Chinatown and Bridgeport and Beverly and Ravenswood and Hyde Park and Portage Park and Garfield Ridge. It's you, it's me, it's us, and it is beautiful, my friends.
It's
There
really
you
well
go.
written.
So
It's
you
like
can
a
see the
big
whole
stream of
post on her
consciousness
Facebook
post,
page,
but it's so good. Yeah, it's great.
It is very good. It's been shared about 4,000 times. I
Yeah.
know. I think you shared it, Rob,
I
and
have
I'm
a
gonna
link
share
to
it
it
right
on my
now if people want
Facebook
to check it
page.
out. But
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
Okay, and it's relatively recent. LOL, my mom does that. Then I guess your mom, I guess the Chicagoan never left the Chicagoan. I mean, Chicago never left the Chicagoan. Alright, copy that. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna give it a like. Even though the WGN, I can only suspect it's the Chicago News Network, and I'm from Pennsylvania, so maybe I have no right to give this thing a like, but it does provide some entertainment. The absolute state of your subscriptions and views. So, how does it feel to get carjacked and shot every weekend? WGN is the Chicago thing, yeah. Okay. Sorry, more like a hail of bullets coming at ya. It was nice fantasy story though. There's always one. As a New Yorker, I think the kind of person who jog in Central Park but complain about the bicyclist. The kind of person who is among the rare to see a Da Vinci exhibit at the Met Museum. But B-word and waiting in line. Typical New Yorker. Typical New Yorker. New Yorkers do not like to wait in lines. From what we did the other day. The kind of person who is lucky enough to be in a city with a world-class police department, hospitals, and firefighters, but seeds when approached by a homeless person. That kind of person should get the heck out. Move escape to hail of bullets and come and move to Mayberry. Yeah, where I live in Pennsylvania, it's Mayberry every day. Which is awesome. Okay, I'm on my PC now. Okay, that's awesome, Dunkar. Okay.
Can you hold on? I'm getting on the train. It's only a couple blocks away.
They're shooting some movie outside of my apartment.
How does a red light always smell like piss?
What? Okay, let me hear that again. Chicago is bad, but Rockford is worse. Alright, let's check out Rockford. Per capita, Rockford has much more crime than Chicago. Okay, let me check something out. Rockford, Illinois. Rockford, Illinois facts. Okay, 7 facts I didn't know about Rockford, Illinois. Rockford is a city of many names. Well, nicknames that is. It's been called the Forest City and the City of Gardens in honor of its impressive natural parks, displays, and features. Hello there, PS Gamer. How are you doing today? Rockford also receives, and somewhat unfortunately so, the title of Screw Capital of the World. Because of millions of screws it globally manufactured. Today, many still recognize this as a city manufacturing powerhouse. Now it's home to manufacturers like Fiat Chrysler Assembly Plant, Collins Aerospace, man, I guess I got some nice facts about Rockford, Illinois. I might even learn a fact here. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Educational streams for the win.
Hold on, I'm getting on the train. It's only a couple blocks away.
They're shooting some movie outside of my apartment.
How does a red light always smell?
Yeah, they were huge back in the day. One of the biggest targets for the Soviets to hit. Not now, though. Ah, okay. That sucks. Not anything special in decades. That sucks. That sucks, Stonecart. I'm sorry to hear that. And how are you doing today, PS Gamer?
It's only a couple blocks away.
They're shooting some movie outside of my apartment.
Why are you gay? Sub to Mr. Spicy Gaming. Gay? Which gay are you talking about, PS Gamer? Because there's more than one variation of the word. Okay. Okay.
Blocks away.
They're shooting some movie outside of my apartment.
How does a red light always smell like piss?
It's a completely
What?
different
Let me
city in
say
the
that again.
summer.
Smell like piss.
It's a apartment.
How does a red light always smell like piss?
How does a subway... Oh, it's a meme. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Oh, I was about to say, PS Gamer, I thought you were I thought you were asking a legit question. And now in this video, the guy is like saying, how come the railway car smells like piss? That's one thing that perhaps New York and Chicago has in common, it seems. When we looked it up on learning how to be a New Yorker, is that people in New York has railway that their trains smell like piss.
Piss.
It's a completely different city in the summer.
Oh, BYOB.
That's Obama's house.
What neighborhood technically is this?
I've always been a Blackhawks fan. I'm a huge fan of Toes.
40 degrees is not cold.
I think that place is owned by the mob.
Our skyline's way better than New York's.
That's definitely true. That is definitely true. There's a lot of places in Chicago that was indeed owned by the mob. Chicago was definitely the place of Al Capone, if I'm correct. And many other mobsters. I think, what was this guy named? Lucky Luciano was, I think, also from Chicago, I think. And I think also Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack came down to Chicago a lot. Oh, Mara. I've been to Obama's neighborhood. Don't be as hell. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, mob ran that whole city. I knew it. Well, luckily I am good with my history. PS Gamer says, Marno, can you say rise in the name of the Lord? I guess I just did. Dunkar says, I've been to Obama's house, dumpy as hell. I never exactly seen Obama's house, but I can only take your word for it. If you want to get shot, go to Detroit. Chicago seems like a pretty city. Yeah, I guess to a tourist that Chicago might be a pretty city, but I guess if a person that is living there, I guess it's a different story. It's just like how a tourist can go to New York and say, OMG, New York is like one of the best cities ever, compared to a person who has been living in New York for I don't know how many years.
Did you see that article in the Red Eye today?
We have a soccer team?
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
I would like a chocolate shake, please.
Snowpocalypse, lake effect snow, thunder snow.
Wrigleyville is a sub-neighborhood of Lakeview.
Is that Mike Ditka? Is that Vince Vaughn? Oh, is that Oprah? Is that Rob Emanuel? Just a parking meter.
Do you mind if I ask how much your rent is?
That building looks like a vagina.
Just take Eisenhower, then hop on the Kennedy.
It will always be the Sears Tower.
What?
No!
What the fudge? What was that? What was that? Okay, Wrigleyville is super fun. They like weird teams, though. Okay, this is getting interesting now. Freaking Mike Dick. Okay, what was that? And that's pretty much true. That's pretty much true, PS Gamer, in a way, yeah. It wasn't a Chicago dog. That's me. It'll always be the Sears Tower.
No!
He wanted to do a Belmont transfer?
That Thai place is awesome and BYOB.
Ooh, pretzel bun.
I wish I had a break in my apartment.
I have to go watch my friend's improv group tonight. Did you see today's Groupon?
Just take LSD to get there.
This beer is good, but it'll never be as good as Michael Jordan.
I don't get the pink line.
Oh man, Chicago still remembers Michael Jordan. F yeah. It wasn't a Chicago dog. Definitely wasn't a Chicago dog, Jen. It'll always, Dunkar says, that's me. It'll always be the Sears Tower. Oh, the Keenan and Kel episode of Keenan and Kel going up the stairs in the Sears Tower. That was a funny episode. If that building does look like that, I am sure someone has beat it to that. Possibly, yeah.
You don't live in Chicago, you live in Skokie. Can I have an old style?
What the
Can I have a
fuck's a
green line?
Skokie?
Can I have a PBR? Can I have a 312?
I'll have a 312.
312?
Andersonville, you mean lesbian world?
What?
so windy.
Do you know who has the best deep dish?
Oh my God, you have a car?
Bus Trucker said 5 minutes, 8 minutes ago. Oh, the green line? 588-2300 Empire.
4 a.m. bar, great idea. The store, Trace, Mother's, Big Shitty Tap, the Flatiron, Top Hat, Bubbles, Ringo Stars, Trinkets,
Ringo
Cubs,
Starr,
Jingle
Beatles.
Ball, Fumes, Knuckles, Sweater Top, Vest.
773-202. Boop, boop, boop,
What would I do to get some fresh
Luna.
squeeze juice?
Scariest cab ride ever.
It's always next year.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode, Jen. That was an awesome episode of Keenan and Kel. I think that was the part where Keenan and Kel got so thirsty. Not exactly, yeah, they were so tired and they were getting really thirsty, and Kel was like, I gotta get some squeeze. What would I do to get some squeeze juice? PS Gamer. That's the stock market thing. Yeah. Okay, that was funny. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. Stuff that people from Chicago says. Okay. AMC is back to $56. Yeah, $56 per share. Yes, I understand that, PS Gamer. Cal is carrying a juicer but no food. Oh yeah, I remember that, Jen. And it looks like that Don Carr is having some nostalgia trips on the stream. Oh man. Okay, what is this one? Stuff that Chicagans say. This is from 9 years ago. Let's watch.
They're taking off more taxes. I miss Mayor Daley. Hey, you been waiting a long time? Yeah, and so then he came out. Wait, hold on. Oh, my bad. Cop. Are you serious? Can you give me something with caramel? Is it 9 o'clock yet? Huh? Spring love, come back to me. The fuck you mean? Ketchup on a hot dog?
What?
Huff. It's time for the percolate. Yes! Man, fuck New York. I hate Chicago. Man, I hate Chicago. Damn, Joe. Damn, Joe. What's up, Joe? What up, Joe? Joe.
Yo, Joe, pick up your phone now, man. Pick up your phone. What's up, Joe? Even though your name's not Joe, but still, if your name is Betty, I'm gonna go ahead and call you Joe anyway, because it seems that everyone in Chicago's name is Joe. Hey, Michael, are you there? Well, too bad. Your name is now gonna be Joe. I remember the war. Oh god, World War II wasn't fun. Especially on D-Day, gives me shivers. Yeah, definitely D-Day is not a good day. It was a very messed up day, and I'm hoping that everyone on that day is doing fine. I don't know who's Joe. You can say he's like,
Damn, Joe. Joe. Damn, Joe. Damn, Joe. What's up, Joe? Joe. What up, Joe? Joe. Damn, Joe. Dude, I saw this huge daddy long legs. Is there a cover charge?
I love Chicago people.
Fuck that. Good brother. North Costner.
Good popcorn.
Chi-town. Oh, look at that roly-poly. Snow angels. Common's a legend. Kanye West is the shit. Plain white tees. R. Kelly is the shit. I believe I can fly. Plain white tees. Smashing Pumpkins. Plain white tees. Fall Out Boy. Lupe Fiasco. Streets aren't even plowed. No, Chicago has the best pizza. You know who has the best pizza? Illuminati's. Dude, Mama Luna's has the best pizza. Sarpino's. Dude,
Oh, I know who has the best pizza. The Illuminati. The Illuminati has the best pizza in Chicago. I really wonder. I really do wonder if someone in Chicago actually made a business and called it the Illuminati. I would like to get a deep dish of. I'm gonna get a deep dish pizza from Chicago deep dish pizza from Illuminati's. Oh man, Smashing Pumpkins. Those were the days, Jen. And I don't know who Joe is, dumb car.
The Village has the best pizza. Art of Pizza. Capone's. Peace. Pete's. Babe, can you give me some of that pecan pie? Oh, babe, the place on Fullerton got robbed. I was just there. I fucking hate the socks. Hey, come to Foremost Liquor with me real quick, yeah? Hey, where do you stay by?
Okay, Dunkar says Randos is overrated. If anyone ever goes to Chicago, look up for a small mom and pop shop 100 times better. In PS Gamer, I don't know what that is. In Jackson, Chicago people are pretty cool, but I never exactly known a Chicago person myself. But I bet they're really nice. Some of them are really nice people. Stuffed pizza is not Chicago style. Chicago style is deep dish. Oh. Alright, let's see. STUFF. Chicago stuffed pizza. Let's see here. Chicago stuffed crust. Illuminati's. Oh, that is so close to being the Illuminati. This is so close. Lou Melani. That is so close to being the Illuminati. The Illuminati legendary deep dish pizza. Okay. Okay, that is awesome, Dunkar. I'm gonna have to try Chicago pizza. Okay. PS Gamer says, Moro, pizza is effing expensive. I saw it cost $17 for a medium. Gosh, that's a lie. That's indeed true, PS Gamer, but I guess that's including in delivery. So maybe if you were to pick it up yourself, then maybe it would cost less. Not exactly sure. Let's see. I've been to Dunkars. Not all pizza is pricey. Yeah, that's true. Depends on the toppings that you put in the pizza and the style that it is. Oh, I mean, in my area, it could be pretty expensive. Yes, I understand that. That is where you want to go, not Giordano's. Oh, so you need to go to Lou Malmatis. Okay, I'll take a look into that. I'll have to check that place out. I'm a sucker for margarita pizza. Oh, my sister is definitely a sucker for margarita pizza. I think I remember I have seen her eat some and she's like, I think there was a time that my sister's like, no, this is it. And then she's like, maybe I'll have one more. I think it was like that. My memory is not as good as it used to be. That's a Chicago staple. Should go check that out on stream. All's beef too. Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's cold. Steve! Stop bears. Is there any more sausage left? I didn't even have any change. I can make it. Ah!
Alright, we'll take a look at you
paparazzi.
soon, Jackson.
Babe!
How's it going,
That place on
Among Us?
Fullerton just got robbed. I was just there. I mean, let's face it, the Bulls were the best team ever. I'm sorry. LeBron is good, but he ain't no MJ.
I mean, Kobe's good.
He definitely true. Definitely mother effing true. You do not F with Michael Jordan. He'll freaking outdo LeBron James. He'll definitely do so. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
But he ain't no MJ.
D Rose is good, but he ain't as good as MJ. Man, fuck the Yankees. The Bulls are the best team of all time. Man, fuck the Packers. The Bears are the best team ever. Some nice gym shoes. Hey, how much are Newports?
$9.25. Darn it, dumb car.
Bears. Hey, excuse me. Where can I find Jewel? Thank you. He totally sent me off. Can you hurry up and get ready? Damn.
Michael Jordan needs to go. F yeah.
Babe, look at this picture of this guy's house that got TP'd.
What?
Ha.
They're still doing TP? Oh, that's 2012. It would definitely make sense then.
Chapter 17.
That's tough.
Da Bears.
Drake versus Common? Babe, which one do you like? 1, 2, or 3? I hate downtown. Man, I fucking hate the north side. Oh man, I love the snow. I love the snow. Snow angels! Fucking hate the snow. I hate the snow. Oh, I love downtown. Let's make some snow angels. It's cold. I love snow. I hate downtown. You gotta go downtown. I hate downtown. Babe! Can I get...
Okay, so how to be a London roadman next stream. Sure, Jackson. Okay. Yeah, sure, Jackson, I will. Duh, bulls.
Get a pop? And fuck the Packers. She's stagnating. I swear on my mama. I love the South Side. We ain't got any? You sure? Babe, can I get a pop? This.
Okay. Okay. Hey, manners, thanks, Jackson. Hey, manners, thanks, Jackson. he said please. Yeah, Jackson said please. It's all good. Okay, now then, what I learned from this video, is that people from Chicago, it looks like people from Chicago has changing their minds on different things. Like, this guy says one time saying that he hates downtown. And then a moment later, he's like, I love downtown. And then he's driving his car saying, oh, freaking A, I hate the snow. And then he's like, let's go ahead and make some snow angels since it's snowing. So... yeah, and you also said please, Jackson. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay. Okay, jeez, and I thought that New Yorkers were crazy. Yo, man, where's the best pizza? Not this OMG, watch this thing that says racist things. Yeah, that's indeed true, Jen. And moreover, remember, don't go into that white van, please. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, that definitely reminds me. I gotta show you all a video many years ago. Thank you very much for reminding me that, PS Gamer. Okay, hopefully it's here. There it is. I think my sister remembers this guy. Oh man, perhaps before the stream ends, we'll go ahead and take a look into this video here. Oh man, this guy here was awesome. The other time that we did do a live stream, we looked up a bunch of his videos in stream. I mean, a bunch of his videos on stream, and even Epip said that it was pretty darn funny. He sells hands. He's still around, Jen. Yeah, I'll show you. He's still around. Let's see, yeah, this one here's from a year ago. So, see, he's still practically somewhat around still. Okay. Speaking of Epip, where is he? Let me go and check the Discord. Let me see. Yeah, Epip's here. I guess he has customers. He was on, I think, yeah, he was on Friday, though. Yeah, Epip was on Friday. So he may have had some customers. Or that YouTube, is doing some stuff again. Like, Epip did in fact tell me 1 or 2 times that somehow YouTube is, unsubbing people. Let me see here. I think, let's see here. We gotta cut, let's see, comments. Let me see. Here I go. See, Appip says even here. YouTube did not show me any notification again. I was on the computer for the last 2 hours and no notice. So unless YouTube is doing that again, Epic may have customers, or YouTube is doing something like this again. Okay. Oh, there you go, Epic. Welcome to the stream, Epic. Okay. Okay. This person, her name is Claudex. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Is it Claudex or Claudia? I'm gonna call you Claudex. And she's gonna say 25 things only Chicagans will be able to understand.
Hey guys, so I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, you're most likely from Chicago and you're totally gonna get everything I say. The following is 20.
Ignore what I'm about to do. Just want to see if the PogChamp thing says hi to Butt. There's your answer, Jen.
25 things only Chicagoans will understand.
Oh, it's Chicagoans. It's Chicagoans. I thought it was Chicagans.
Let's get started. Number 1. These streets are ruining our potholes. There's always that one nice day in March.
These streets are ruining our potholes? Is that a meme in Chicago? Dunkar. Dunkar, you were from Chicago. Is this really true?
And let's get started. Number 1. These streets are ruining our potholes.
These streets are ruining our potholes. I was busy and started late today. It's okay, Epip, I understand. These streets are ruining our potholes. Okay, I can only assume that is a meme. A meme that Chicagans, or Chicagoans, will be able to understand. Oh, you can.
There's always that one nice day in March that gives you false hope. We have all been diagnosed with MADS, Midwest Accent Denial Syndrome. I don't hear it. Do you hear it? I don't hear it.
Midwest Accent Denial Syndrome? Then I guess that Dunkar may have had it. I'm kidding, Dunkar. Maybe I have Mads. Maybe I do. I don't know if I have a Midwestern accent.
Unless that was it. Was that it? Oh my god. Is this an accent? We have 2 seasons. Winter and construction.
Winter and
Polar vortexes.
What?
You know why it's really called the Windy City. You just can't listen to the weatherman. He's always wrong. O'Hare is known for serving the most passengers in the country. As well as delaying them. And I work at O'Hare. I can vouch for that.
Oh, sure, Jackson, sure.
Just fireworks.
Ah.
Iraq. CTA platform heaters getting turned off 2 months too soon. The Chicago Spire will be open in the
Wait
year
a minute,
3035. Year 3000 will be open.
Let me think. Okay, people from Chicago. I know that you are proud of your Spire. Oh man, the people from Chicago are going to kill me for the joke that I am going to say. Okay. Why does the Chicago Spire look like the most phallic thing I have ever seen? It is very pretty, Jen, yes, but... But why is the Chicago Spire the most phallic thing I have ever seen? Like, especially when it's close to these two things that make it really look like it. When it's getting close to these two buildings up here, it makes it look like... this is the most phallic thing I've ever seen.
Will be open in the year 3035.
Yeah, you said phallic. Yeah, I did.
Get this straight. There is no such thing as a Willis freaking Tower. Derrick Rose's knees.
Well, that looks nothing like a dilly dad. Well, I guess it's based upon dimension. Well, I didn't go down to the place myself in order for me to know for sure if the building itself is a circle that leads to the top like a spire. If it was a circle that leads to go up, then that's a phallic. But oh well, maybe it's just my eyes. Epip says, I went to Chicago once 20 years ago for a bicycle trade show. Crazy busy city. Man, luckily that it's not as crazy as New York.
Once a week looking up San Diego's weather reports. We're the worst city for bed bugs. Yeah. Centra. Justin Bieber having tarnished the Hawks Cup.
What?
Clothing stained from street.
What?
Clothing stained. Bieber having tarnished the Hawks Cup. Justin Bieber having tarnished the Hawks Cup.
Oh man. Oh man, Justin Bieber touched that trophy. I'm hoping that many Chicagoans does not get mad at Justin Bieber. Clearly he is from Canada. I think he's from Canada. That maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't know that touching this thing is bad. I don't know.
Clothing stained from street salt. Home of the formerly tallest building in the United States.
Nice.
Ventra. Still. People complaining about the weather. People who complain about the people complaining about the weather. And last but not least, Michael Jordan will not be in the Space Jam sequel.
No! I guess I can't understand that they want to bring new blood. They want to bring in a new audience to Space Jam. But man, Space Jam was awesome. And Space Jam practically got the most hype music ever. Especially the theme song. the Space Jam theme song was memed. In many when it comes to video game montages, this song was used a lot. Okay. Man, a lot of you all might still remember Space Jam. Okay, PS Gamer. Alright. Okay, here we go. Not that. Where's it? Okay, where is it? Huh? Okay, what happened to that? Okay, Jackson posted a video on the Discord. Where did it go? Okay, there used to be I put up a section. Okay, I put up a section here for people to put their videos down, so in order to help them out with getting viewers. And it's not here. Oh, there it is. Man, I gotta put this thing, yeah, there we go. Put that on number 3. That's much better. Yeah, I mislucked. Yeah, thank you very much, Jackson. I mislucked. Alright. I'll take a small break from learning about Chicago in order for me to do this video, and then I'll head straight back to there. They need a new audience for Space Jam. The audience for the first Space Jam is now 30 or 40 years old. If they saw the first one in 1996. Yeah, I'm possibly gonna do a short react. I'm gonna go ahead and do a short reaction to the Space Jam 2 trailer. Maybe I'll go ahead and do it like that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Who knows? Alright, let's take a look.
I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground.
Ackley Bridge.
I've got no roots.
What in the world is Ackley Bridge?
What, you're just gonna stand there and not say oh?
Okay.
You what? Well then not call her every name going. Slag, nasty, junkie, my mum!
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
sorry,
don't hurt me.
sorry. Treated her like she was scum. Go on, Mrs. Smacker. I know that
Hey, yo!
You act like you barely
Hey,
know
yo!
666. If you saw what I did that day.
I'm not missing them, my mate. Diamond wear like chains. Diamond wear like hoop. Diamond wear like late. I'm a break bank. Shut up. Cardi off the wall. Bitch, I'm on his ass.
You don't know them like I don't know your mates. It's not my fault that you got held back a year, is it?
Oh.
Sorry.
Park, you stay up. Hold my back, my bleed, I grabbed it.
Listen, what are you doing?
Day in the life.
Oh, like you don't know how to fight back? Oh, because you're so perfect. You're so good. You're such a...
Diamond wear like chains. Diamond wear like hoop. Diamond wear
T.I.
I'm a break bank. Shut up. Cardi off the wall. Bitch, I'm on his ass. Kicking off the ball. Bitch, I'm on the moon.
Okay.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Okay, I'm a little confused on what that is supposed to be about. I never watched the show. But it was a pretty darn funny video and nice use of memes.
I can't. Sorry, give me a minute. No, just kidding. So that's that. Our city is definitely versatile, but you know what? We love it anyway. Especially because as I speak, there's 2 feet of snow falling on the ground. Okay guys, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. It'd be very much appreciated. Leave a comment, subscribe.
Okay, even back in 2015 that people do that. Hit the like button, put in a comment. Yeah, hit the like button, put in a comment. Click the notification bell. Oh man, that's gonna be one of my pet peeves, maybe. One of my pet peeves. Perhaps I'm gonna have to get used to it. Perhaps I'm still trying to get used to it. I was seeing people do that.
Subscribe, whatever your heart desires. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, bye.
Yeah, she seems cool though. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, once I thought from this thing over here, it's like letting me know, saying that my live stream was temporarily suspended, so I was going over here to make sure that that doesn't happen. Alright. No, Vanity Fair, I am sorry. Follow my Twitter and Instagram and Facebook too. You get what I mean, Epic. You totally get what I mean. And also sorry, Vanity Fair, but I cannot look at the video due to the fact is that the other time I looked at videos like this that are similar to this from BuzzFeed, my stream got temporarily suspended, so I can't look at this video due to reasons like that. KPS Gamer, thank you very much for stopping by. And also for German music, please listen to Rammstein. Okay. But nice video though, Jackson.
So there's an accent that I kind of want to talk to you about. So, one of the big things that, people, if you're not from America, they usually associate, New York, you think about that, with kind of a gangster, mafia kind of guy, or, a southern accent or something like that. But I think it's important that if you really want to get the heart of it, you got to learn how to do a lot of people call it a Midwest accent, but, frankly, I think that's, it's not exactly an accurate way to put it. It's actually more of a Great Lakes accent.
Okay, I can't do a Midwest accent or a Great Lakes accent. And that calls for, oh man. Okay, I really gotta put memes back in the stream deck. So we gotta talk like this. If you're gonna go down to, Chicago, we gotta talk like this. I think this is how people from Chicago talk. I don't know. I really don't know.
Because you'll get people from Chicago, you'll get people from Michigan. It's, honest to God, you'll hear people from Buffalo, New York, which, you normally associate New York with, hey, what are you talking about? That kind of guy.
Yeah.
But it's, right there in the Great Lakes in Buffalo. So if you're going to do a Chicago accent and, it's kind of an oft forgot way of talking, if you're to hear, movies and TV shows, you don't hear it that much. It's not quite as romanticized as some of the more popular ones. But, it's really important to learn, the letter A is, if you're going to get on Algonquin Road or exactly, you'll notice that you get this horrible sound to it where you're like, hey, that's exactly right. That guy and I were going down to 1060 West Addison to watch a Cubs game. And, it's not, like I said, it's not the most
Kraut rock from the 60s and 70s? Not sure, Epip.
Beautiful, but there's a lot of folks who talk like this. So if you want to learn to do, an American accent, why not try and do something a little bit, kind of add the ordinary. So if you want to do advanced Chicago, that's when you start hearing some of the T's become D's. And so, that guy over
T's
there,
become
you're
D's.
going to hear that with that guy. It's not that guy, it's that
maybe
guy.
old Beatles
so,
music from
it
Hamburg.
also became real popular.
Yeah, that's true,
with, people to do it with, the Bears. That's where that whole thing started. With, the Bears. It's because a lot of times when you get, kind of the more working class folk, you'll hear, that guy. They'll say it and not use a D. They'll use a D instead of a T. So I think, particularly with women, it's going to stand out more. The higher your voice is, the more you'll get a Chicago sound to it. If you're a deeper voice guy, it doesn't stand out as much as if you go higher. So women, tend to stand out a little bit more. I know it sounds like I'm really putting it on and that it sounds, super thick. But, go on the Google there and look up like a Jewel pharmacy or like a Dominic's grocery store. Just call them up because generally,
there's
the
no
kind
Jewel
of person
Oscar around where I'm
just
from.
in general is not going to be a PhD candidate. Not to say that, they're not smart if you're working there. But I'm just saying, they tend to be more working class. And you're going to hear this exact thing. This is not a cartoon level of it, This is not, it sounds overboard and exaggerated, but, honest to God, you're going to hear people just all over, northwest suburbs, particularly like Schaumburg and Mount Prospect and Arlington Heights, that neck of the woods there, 53 and Northwest Highway, that area, you're going to hear exactly this sound. So, like I said, it's not the most romantic. It's not what people think of when you think America, but if you're looking to do an American accent and you want to try something a little different, I don't think you can go wrong with, doing kind of a Chicago thing. So that's pretty much how to do it. It's not sexy. No foreign girls are hearing it going, oh my God, he's from Chicago. That's amazing. But that's how it sounds. So good luck.
Okay, so what I get so far about learning how to speak Chicagoan, is that you have to pronounce your A's like A, and then T's as in D's. So instead of like the Bears, it's the Bears. Oh, that confuses the auto caption in YouTube. Oh, that confuses the auto caption in YouTube when you talk about those little blood-sucking bugs ticks. It comes out rude. Yeah, it does. Rude. Okay, and the stream did not get temporarily suspended. Okay. Okay, copy that. And paste it down here. It's funny because I'm from Chicago and I didn't know that we had accents. Nobody know about Jewel or Dominic's outside of Chicago. There's some Chicagoans that speak with an accent, but it's not this heavy. You hear it mostly with older generation. I live in Chicago, and the only hear the accent is from 40 to 60-year-old men who are obsessed with baseball and football. I made a friend who isn't from America, and she has who isn't from America, and she has the thickest Chicago accent ever. So I really don't know. Oh, so fun. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, Epip says, does he live in his car?
Nothing for nothing.
Nothing for nothing. So,
okay, there we go. Oh no, I don't think this guy lives in a car. I don't think this guy lives in his car. I can only assume is that the guy records videos inside his car due to soundproofing. Like, I had to admit the soundproofing in cars is awesome. Like, for instance, if a person from outside honks the horn at you, you can barely even hear it. You can hear it, but it's not as loud. So yeah, people can indeed record from their cars for very good sound quality. Okay. How to talk with a Chicago accent. The Chicagoan movie? Chicago L Train Guide. This guy. This guy's funny. 5 things to know about Illinois before going. What is a Chicagoan listening to? How to talk like you are from Chicago. Okay. Let's see. I want to learn some Chicago slang. It's very important for me to learn Chicago slang. Because if there are words that I don't understand when I go to Chicago, I would really like to know. That sounded more like a Bronx to NY accent to me. Well, that's indeed true, Epip. Okay, this is made 2 years ago, so it's relatively recent. So, alright, Mr. Macmula, please teach me how to speak Chicagoan. Chicago slang. He's livid.
I just had a girlfriend, and she said she loved me. We're together till the world ends. Put no one above me, yeah.
Just a little faster, and that guy could fly. Yeah, you're right, he could.
But you know that wasn't so true, yeah. So I got myself in that mood, yeah. Man, I just look like a fool, yeah. She always killing my mood, yeah. They just be looking at me.
What up, Moolah family? It's your boy Mac Moolah, and I am back with another video. Now we switching it.
Alright, first of all, unless it's my inner old timer, but if you're gonna be doing these vlog things, mister, maybe it's a good idea to lower the music a little bit. Unless you're using the music as a way to prevent a sound from coming into your video, which I guess I could possibly understand.
Up on them once again, you feel me? Today I'm bringing y'all a different video, and in this video I'm going to be explaining and teaching for those who want to know the Chicago slang and the Chicago lingo. Now before the video even gets started, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Matter of fact, hit it right now. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and if you haven't.
Okay, I'm really gonna have to get used to that. I'm really gonna have to get used to that, everyone.
Already. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All my social media links are in the description, and the names are at the bottom of the screen. So give your boy a follow. Now, if anybody is just curious about what Chicago people be talking about when we say the stuff that we do, or if you ever do come...
I'm sorry for pausing the video again, but well, what I'm about to say is a joke. And that is that he's wearing a Los Angeles, California shirt talking about Chicago. Sorry, I just find it a little ironic, but it's cool though. Keep it going, mister.
Come to Chicago, this will be a very, very, very useful video because a lot of times nobody really knows what we talking about and like except each other. Like it's like we got our own language, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna explain a couple words to y'all, as many as I could think of without making a video too long. You did. Now the first word is thought, and thought, I know you probably know what
I know thought. Oh, I definitely know thought. A list of everyone who asked for his social media. Hit the button now before you watch and find out how much you hate. Yeah. Oh, okay. Epip. That was a pretty good one. A list of everyone who asked for his social media. You forgot merch. Okay, but it's cool though. It's cool though. Social media is definitely one of the tools needed for a content creator because back in the day there used to be a such thing called private messages that if a person who has a question for you, you would be able to send a private message to that content creator and then the content creator will be able to reply to them back. But now there's no more private messages on YouTube, so you would have to ask questions in the comment section, or if you want to have a chat with someone, have a Discord up in order for you to talk to that content creator, or you go ahead and just come up with Twitter and stuff like that. So So yeah, I guess I can't possibly understand. Los Angeles hoodies must be cheap in Chicago. That's true, Epic. That could be the case.
But yes, it did originate in Chicago. It's crazy like the whole world is saying that now, but if you don't know what the word means, it's T-H-O-T, and it basically means a hoe or a whore, a girl that sleeps around with a bunch of dudes, or even a guy that sleeps around with a bunch of girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Dunkar. That's why, I'll show you. I put my Twitter and my Discord in the description, and that's it. I don't have an Instagram. I've been meaning to get one because a few of the people in the Discord, in the comment section, perhaps even in past live streams, asked me to get an Instagram, and I do have one. I just don't know how to use it. I had to delete all my social media apart from Disc. All cringe. Man, Dunkar, you really should have been there during the time of MySpace. Man, those were the days of having MySpace. And also the days that YouTube channels was totally customizable. Like, YouTube, I gotta show you all something. Okay, so here is my channel. Back in the day, this entire thing was customizable. Like, you could customize the background. Instead of showing all white here, you can actually have a customized background. Yeah, you have a customizable background in your YouTube channel. Man, it was totally customizable back in the day. I had such an awesome time doing that. I forgot about MySpace, LOL. Man, we're old. We are seriously old that some of us may still remember MySpace. Chatnet, anyone? I don't remember Chatnet. Man, I'm hoping that one day maybe YouTube can go back to making it totally customizable channels. I really want to get rid of the white in my channel and replace it with a customizable background. It would make my channel look sick. Alright. I'm probably the youngest here, LOL, 23. Almost 23. Oh, you're not, you're technically the third oldest. Jackson is 13, yeah. Jackson is 13, and something Mr. Spicy Gaming, I think he is also 13. So you are the third oldest person in the chat.
Now the next word is tweaking, and tweaking basically means, like, if you don't know already, because I know I have heard like a couple people like that's not from Chicago say that, but it is like a Chicago term. And tweaking basically means like bugging or you tripping, you know what I'm saying? So I might be on the phone with my friend and I might be like, yeah, tomorrow Friday, right? And he might
I hope someone makes a better version of YT. Oh, that's indeed true, Epip. But that's just the thing, Epip. But that's just the thing. Like, how can I explain it? Like, how can I explain it? Back in the day, and I mean back in the day on YouTube, those were crazy mother effing times. Like, big content creators, things were popping off on YouTube back in the day. I call that the golden age of YouTube. Man, those were good times, and I'll show you how much of a good time it is. Like, see? Well, even though these things are like 10 years ago, but still. Okay. Tweakers are meth users, aren't they? Yeah.
Might be like, nah, boy, tomorrow, Saturday, you tweak. So the next Chicago slang word is fin, and fin just means 5. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might be like, how much money you got, Mac Moolah? How much cash you got? And I'll be like, bro, I only got a fin on me right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's
I got a fin on me.
Now, the next word on this list, you might have heard.
Back when MTV had music videos. Yes, that was indeed true, Epic. That is indeed true. Back then, MTV was all about music. And occasionally TRL, but still... Yeah, but still, MTV back in the day was awesome. It only showed mostly music. Uh, 2011 was still somewhat classic YouTube, I feel like. Yeah, that's indeed true, it was.
Heard it somewhere on the internet from a Chicago person, but you might not have no idea what it means, and basically that's faux or on phone them. And basically on phone them mean like on phone them, like on bro them, like on my homies, like on gang them. You know what I'm saying? Like on my brother and them. You get what I'm saying? And then the actual word faux is spelled F-O-E. It's basically like just something that we call each other. Like in Atlanta they call each other shawty, or you might be like bro, and we might just say what up faux, and you might say what up bro, or what up sis.
What up faux?
What up faux? That's basically all it means. The next word is foo, and
okay, so now I gotta go up to Chicago and say what up, fo? Yeah, yo, man, what up, fo? Okay. Alright, okay, that's what happens if I go to ultra low latency sometimes. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. It happens when I go to ultra low latency. I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow. And I don't get what he's saying either with woo wop the bam.
I sit down, I'm like, man, I just forgot my keys at the job. Now this next word is another word that started in Chicago, and the whole damn country is using it now. The whole country pretty much know what it means, but the word is op. And basically, if you don't know what op means, O-P-P, that means like opposition, somebody you don't mess with. It's like basically the other side. So like basically, like say two girls is like Instagram beefing, right? Or like Twitter beefing. And like one of their friends is messing with the other girl that they don't really mess with. They might be like, why you messing with the ops? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it means. The next phrase is sawbug. I didn't even really realize that this was a Chicago term until like 2 years ago. But sawbug basically means $10. It can mean $10 or it can mean $10 worth of weed. So a sawbug is basically a gram of weed. Or they might be like, Mac Moolah, how much cash you got? I mean, like, I got a sawbug. That means I got $10 in my pocket. You feel me? Now, the next word is lacking. And if you hear a Chicago person say you lacking, that means you not being aware of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Chicago is a crazy place. And when you anywhere, driving, walking, doing whatever, you always have to be aware of your surroundings. Know who's around you.
Okay, so basically, in a way, It's like saying I am lacking the knowledge in order for me to understand young people words. I am lacking to understand Twitch slang. Perhaps I'll go ahead and invent my own slang.
You know what's going on behind you, down the street, over here, who pulling up. You have to know everything. You got to be 100% on point. So that's basically what it means, is being like you wasn't on point. If I say you lacking, you wasn't. Another way we use lacking is, like I said, Chicago be a crazy place. So everybody in the city feel like if they go outside, they got to have a gun on them. They got to have their gun on them. And everybody in the city
Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Dunkar, is it really that bad? Oh man. Is it really that bad in Chicago that you absolutely feel like that you had to carry a gun with you? I Mena. It would be smart, TBH, LOL. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is definitely true. It would definitely be awesome to carry a gun, but I am saying like carrying it at all times. I don't know, but that's just me. Where I am from, at certain parts, not everywhere. Oh, okay, just want to make sure, because it's like where I'm from in Pennsylvania, it's like Mayberry every day. Maybe it's just depending where you live, as you said. I'm sure it would in many parts. Ah, okay.
pretty much got guns. So if you walk outside without your gun, we'll say you lack. The next phrase is one of those and slash it's that. It basically means the same thing. And basically it mean like, if I got a problem with somebody and they on their way to my house, I might be like, hey bro, when Mike pull up, it's one of those. Like, it's that. It's finna.
Okay, I know people up there won't leave the house without a gun. Yeah, I guess I can understand. Safety must always come first on car. I understand that. The word, like the Abip says, the word for 5 in Yiddish is fünf. Fünf. So the question, do you have a 5? It's roughly Tanir haben a 5th. 5th was shortened to Finn and caught on from there. People like to shorten their words. Makes sense? Yeah, it's bad up there. Just a few blocks from the Sears Tower. You're in gangland. Jeez, I didn't know that.
Gonna be that for his ass, for real. It basically mean like it's one of those situations, like it's that situation. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the switch up of the type of videos, like I said, hit the like button down below. If you learned the Chicago phrase, let me know in the comment section below, and the way y'all can let me know is use one of the Chicago phrases in a sentence, and then I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all using it right.
I don't know.
And if you are from Chicago, if you are from the city, let me know that too in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and do not forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and add me on Snapchat. It's your boy Mac Moolah, and I'm over now.
Okay. I really don't know if that guy is Yiddish. But I do believe that this video is indeed a very informal video, like information and stuff. That is awesome. And it's just my small piece of criticism is that why does the music be too loud compared to his voice? I guess I could possibly understand that he had to do that in order for him not to have the sound when he is recording. But still, when you put, even if the music would cover the music would cover that sound. Yeah, the music would cover that sound no matter how low the music is. Well, that's just from my opinion. Because I did do videos. Yeah, that's all good. Ten reasons why you should never move to Chicago. There is an exodus in Chicago? Jeez. Okay, let's take a look.
Good morning.
Everybody wants to move to Chicago, or at least wanted to. In case you haven't heard, Chicago really isn't that great anymore. In fact, according to recently released census data, more and more people are leaving Chicago. They're moving into the suburbs, into smaller towns, or likely leaving the state of Illinois completely. Because sadly, this once proud city is kinda crummy now. It's not the same place it was a decade ago, and far from the proud city it was a century ago. A lot of the people who live here defend Chicago just for the sake of defending Chicago. And if you have to try to convince people your city's great, then perhaps something's wrong. There's a lot of reasons why people are leaving Chicago, and there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't move there yourself. So the next time you think about moving somewhere else, skip this place, because Chicago's not what it was cracked up to be.
Okay, I'm stuck on Finn in Yiddish. Finn means 5, but it used to be called Finn in the 19th century USA. That's indeed true, and Finn also means the end. So I really don't know, Epip.
Chicago, a city which went from a swampy, remote frontier town to a booming, bustling, explosive center of the Midwest. Innovation, ingenuity, determination, and sheer ruthlessness ruled the day. Immigrants flocked here for opportunity. It was a city to be admired. Now, a lot of the population's the exact opposite of that. Many residents expect handouts, and those who can't get their way politically will take it with force or coercion. Chicago's such a bad place to live now that the rest of the state doesn't want to live there. You ask people downstate what they think of Chicago, and they'll roll their eyes. I'd rather live in my podunk little struggling community 100 miles away, they'll say, than deal with the BS that comes with living in Chicago. So, hey Chicago, in case you didn't know, the rest of the state doesn't like you very much. Why? They're paying a lot of taxes because of you. Chicago only makes up 20% of the entire state's population, but the rest of the state is a lot less wealthy because of Chicago. There's a reason Illinois is the least tax-friendly state in the nation, as property taxes here are enough to keep homeowners far less comfortable than their Midwest neighbors. For a $400,000 home in Chicago, property taxes alone are close to 10 grand, and they're always looking for reasons to raise more taxes. Luxury taxes, dining taxes, congestion taxes, ride-hailing taxes. At least they got rid of the soda tax. Sales taxes are also the highest in the nation too, a 10% rate for most retail purchases in the city. Chicagoans pay the city 1.25%, the county 1.75%, the transit authority 1%, and the state 6.25%. And expect that number to grow, people. Chicago alone is one reason Illinois is one of the fastest shrinking states. The state has struggled to keep residents since the 1970s, as more people are leaving than staying. And up until a couple years ago, Chicago proper was still growing, but now the nation's third largest city is shrinking too. Look at this map. Green is population increase. Pink is population decrease. As you can see, the shrinking part is growing. There's a Facebook page called Escaping Illinois with 46,000 followers, where people vent about many of the same things we're talking about right now. No wonder a lot of people in Chicago drink a lot. Win the lottery? Good luck being paid. You might get an IOU in the mail for that winning ticket. The state has a budget shortfall, in case you didn't know. It's all enough to drive out middle-class families who want safety and affordability out of Chicago into places like Omaha, Nebraska, or even Des Moines, Iowa. And lower-class residents are leaving for smaller nearby communities, taking their criminal and drug habits with them, which is another reason the rest of the state's mad at Chicago. They're inheriting your problems. It's the Chicago way. That's just the way it's always been in the Windy City. Corruption's pretty much in Chicago's DNA.
In Chicago?
Higher-ups think they're being creative at thwarting laws. Regular citizens say Chicago's leaders.
Welcome to Chicago. It's like New York, only with more crime, corruption, and cold weather. Jeez, man.
Are breaking them. They call it Crook County for a reason, after all.
Crook County?
Wikipedia has an entire entry about the corruption here. Studies have reported that Chicago and Crook County's judicial district have recorded more than 1,700 public corrupt convictions. And that's just since 1976. They didn't even compile corruption statistics before that. 6 Illinois governors have been convicted of crimes, and 4 actually served time in the last 50 years. Who needs term limits in Chicago? Just wait for them to leave office against their will. So Chicago is undoubtedly the most corrupt city in the nation, with corruption costs of about $500 million a year.
Jeez.
It's not only politicians, it's church officials, police officers, contractors, lobbyists, unions, teachers, actors, and probably even Little League umpires. It's been said that a couple...
Maybe Dunkard would not mind moving to Pennsylvania. Like here in Pennsylvania, we got Hershey Park, known as the sweetest place on earth because Hershey's candy, and Hershey Park, which is, you know, a theme park. And then of course we also got King's Dominion.
A couple of politicians getting together in Chicago is now a crime scene.
Holy cow!
Uh-oh, Chicago, check this out. When they're comparing you to Detroit, Illinois residents, many of them Chicago residents, are more dependent on food stamps than any other neighboring state. And of our nation's 10 largest states, only Pennsylvania outranks Illinois just barely for SNAP benefits. 15% of Chicago residents get food and other government assistance.
LOL.
Now, a certain percent of the population should get some assistance, but in Chicago, it's becoming generational assistance, and it's draining the city's budget. That's just another reason that Chicago ranks next to last of all major cities when it comes to fiscal health. While handouts are all the rage here, and lower-class citizens continue to get payouts and assistance, retirement obligations and pensions are diminished, as are healthcare benefits. So the working class is paying for the lower class, and as a result, the city's broke, which means higher taxes, which means people are going to leave, which means a lower tax base, which means more budget shortfalls, and eventually lower home prices. The blue line is Chicago. Face it, Chicago's a mess financially. It has debts estimated at $34 billion. That's $37,000 for every taxpayer. This chart says it all, and you might want to pause the video to look at it closely, because we're moving on. Boy, it is crowded here, mister. Chicago's traffic is certainly no joke. It's actually now the second worst in the nation, where drivers wasted 145 hours in traffic last year.
Jeez.
Only Boston had worse traffic. And apparently being stuck in traffic costs the average Chicago commuter more than $2,000 every year in lost time, likely on the Dan Ryan. Apparently part of the problem here has been the popularity of ride-hailing services like Uber and Lyft, which have shifted the transportation patterns from subways and taxis to one-at-a-time rides. And half of all commutes within Chicago are less than 3 miles. Part of that's because of the crummy weather. According to the NOAA, Chicago has 189 total days of sun, which is close to every other day. But the problem is, a lot of the cloudy days are bunched into one long stretch from November to March. You hardly see the sun here from late fall into early spring. Winters here are long and brutal, at least most years, although the year that just passed was relatively tame. But remember the polar vortex from 2019 when it was minus 21? Or the famous stranded on Lakeshore Drive moment from 2011 when people were stranded for 12 hours? It's a long, miserable time, winter is, in Chicago. People start to change emotionally right around March when they've had enough of it. When you clean off your parking spot and put a couch there, and then your neighbor moves your couch and parks there himself, well, that's enough to make a man lose his mind. But you can just put on layers, right?
Jeez.
Every time we lose the sun, girl, I turn around and cry. I ask myself, why, oh, why? See, you must understand, the skies, they are not always blue. It'll be gone in
smog, man.
November.
Is that clouds or smog? Jeez.
She's innocent.
Of course, we can't talk about Chicago without talking about the crime here. How does Chicago rank in terms of crime? Not good. Sure, a lot of the crime happens in specific pockets, like the South Side, but overall, it's pretty bad here. Per capita, it's not the worst, actually, anymore. While Chicago's murder rate is far from the highest in the nation, it does lead the U.S. in total number of murders. Here's a map which shows where most of the crime happens. That's a lot of dots. Now, a while ago, Chicago finally demolished large urban centers where gangs lived and thrived. Large parts of Chicago Housing Authority's infamous towers like Cabrini Green were razed, which scattered the gang activity. That helped, but the problem here is far from over, as mindless killings make parts of this city inaccessible for just about everyone. Hopefully, crime continues to go down in Chicago. Chicago is not great. If you drove all around, that's what they would say. Drive downstate and ask everyone else. They would tell you that Chicago is a joke.
Those are clowns.
Forbes called Chicago the 4th most miserable city in the country not too long ago, citing many of the things we've talked about or will talk about in this video. Besides the weather and the cost of living and the lack of real progress, Chicagoites aren't the healthiest people. Maybe it's the food? Chicagoans have a pretty bad diet. A lot of deep dish, beer, Italian beef, hot dogs, and brats with or without ketchup. They eat them by the foot here. Or is it the pollution? It's the 18th most polluted city in the country. Or maybe, perhaps, outside of the lake.
Okay, when they tore that down, they moved all the residents to Rockford. Then Rockford imploded. Jeez, man.
There really isn't a lot of nature here. Mountains, creeks, pastures. You have to drive pretty far to experience nature. Unless you want this. Sure, diversity is a good thing. Having a lot of culture means you're exposed to a variety of food and music and points of view. But the culture shifts so dramatically here, the city's kind of fractured. All these diverse neighborhoods make the city seem so fragmented. It's a big city, so it's understandable that you can go weeks without bumping into a friendly face. But the cold reality of Chicago is that while people aren't snobs, they certainly aren't Midwest nice either. Diversity could be good, theoretically, except studies have shown that the most diverse cities are also the most segregated. Chicago ranks as the 7th most
Okay, let me see that again. Oh man. The mistake on the lake. Maybe, yeah. I guess that might be maybe. No, they're not nice. Yeah, I guess I can find out why. Dunkar. Chicago is like one of the most diverse cities, but at the same time that it is the most segregated. I thought that phase of America was over. I really did thought that phase of America was gone. Yeah, okay, there. I guess it looks like there's morely of Asians here. More like Asians here. More of Hispanics around here. Oh, man. You can tell it's segregated when you go there. Oh man, I really didn't know it was that bad. Oh man. Jeez.
Studies have shown that the most diverse cities are also the most segregated. Chicago ranks as the 7th most diverse city in the country, but it's also the most segregated, and it's not even close. Diverse neighborhoods make the whole city seem so fragmented. Of course, Chicago tries to develop a kinship around their sports teams.
That wouldn't work either.
Timeout by the former Eagle. And he hits the upright again. That's impossible.
If you move to Chicago, you'll immediately get drawn into the sports culture here. The Cubs are an easy team to love, or the White Sox, I suppose. The Bulls haven't been good since Mike left. Hockey's a big deal here, and the Blackhawks aren't that bad.
Yeah, beat them up.
And of course, the Bears, which define the mood for the entire state each fall. And every year they disappoint right around the holidays, and then Chicagoans look outside and realize they have 3 months of depression ahead of them until baseball season starts again. And then it starts all over. But without sports, there really isn't anything that brings this town together anymore. And more lately, the sports downs are a lot longer than the ups. Chicago used to have good sports teams, but now it's kind of a used to city now. It used to have the world's tallest building. It used to have the world's busiest airport. It used to be a great place to raise a family. If you live in Chicago, admit it. You wish you lived in a warmer place like LA or in a less populated place, even Milwaukee.
Helps make your writing clear and concise, no matter where you are.
The Bears
Compose
are so
a cover
garbage.
letter that stands out. Thanks to
You're likely overtaxed, overburdened, stressed, and sick of shoveling snow. And if you're thinking about moving to Chicago, well, what for? There are many other places in the country where you can land a good job and be around people who are happier, warmer, and safer. It'll be gone in November, it'll be gone in November. The sun and warm will be gone in November, it'll be gone in November, it'll be gone in November.
Jeez. Milwaukee isn't special either. Jeez, man. Okay. Maybe we'll go ahead and take a look at Milwaukee. As a friend of mine from Chicago once told me, all Illinois politicians serve 2 terms, one in office and one in jail. Successful people don't become that way overnight. Most people you see as a glance wealth, great career is a result of hard work and hustle over time. Yeah. I love my city, Chicago, to death. Not everyone is built for the city. I love Chicago, but gosh darn, these taxes are out of hand. I feel like he's from Nappersville. It's not only Chicago, it's the whole country. Time to move to Amsterdam. Alright. Okay, the people... Okay, what I'm about to say might be considered controversial in a way, but knowing it's just how I feel sometimes. Chicago has been known to have a lot of voters who have actually been dead for decades. Okay. I can understand, I can definitely understand respect the dead. It's not the whole country, I promise. Okay. Okay, I can definitely understand about respecting the dead, but the dead can't vote. The dead can't possibly write their names. I don't understand. Okay, and also... Okay, let's see, where is it? Ah, here we go. This comment here, it's not only Chicago, it's the whole country. Time to move to Amsterdam. And I think you all understand why. Why there's going to be a lot of people that's going to move to Amsterdam. And that is that you can go ahead and puff the magic dragon. Yeah, you can puff the magic dragon as much as you want there. You can... that kind of thing. Smoke weed in Amsterdam. They deny it's ever happened, but it's been published multiple times. Jeez, man. Vegas is Amsterdam of the U.S. at this point. Legal grass, legal women of the night. Man, but that's entirely... Well, yeah. I guess I could possibly understand. Like, after all, people do what people do, man. Like, you shouldn't really stop people from doing things that they want to do. And I can only imagine, what will happen if Chicago has legal grass. Man, if Chicago has legal grass, man, I know for a fact that Colorado legalized grass. And Colorado is doing awesome. It does legalizing grass does in fact make a lot of jobs. And that's all I would say on the matter. Okay. Yeah, see right here, the state's legal marijuana sales revenue doubling from 500 million mark to 1 billion, and it took under 2 years, while getting 500 million took close to 3.5 years. Since 2017, Colorado monthly tax and revenue for marijuana sales have never dipped below 20 million. It would be good for economy, and it may slow down other drug sales. That's indeed true, Epic. That's indeed true. It could definitely do that. Okay. Okay. So. Alright, as you all can see here, this site is called Colorado Department of Revenue. And it says right here, total marijuana sales to date. 2021, 10 billion, 746, matter of fact, no. I really don't understand that number. So yeah. Oh, I'm fine with legalizing it. Holy smokes. Vote for Abbott for president. Vote for Abbott for president. He would legalize Mary Jane. Almost 11 billion. See, Dunkar? The magic power of weed. And if the rumors are indeed true, I don't know if it is true or not, but it seems as that the rumors are that a lot of Colorado's infrastructure was funded by the sale of marijuana. I don't know if that's true. Oh, I just took a little puff myself. I have a card for it. Oh, nice, Stone Card. That is awesome. It isn't like you can't. It isn't like you can't get it here anyway. But criminals sell it now, and government spends money to try and stop it. Yeah, that's indeed true, Epip. It's like the night. If I am indeed correct, that is similar to the 1950s prohibition, when alcohol was deemed illegal. When something becomes illegal, people would still go out there and try and find it. And so they would go down to secret bars that has false walls in order for them to get their drink on. You know the original reason for banning it, right? Banning alcohol in the 1950s during Prohibition? I'm not exactly sure on the original reason. I've smoked it since the 70s. Man. Man, holy based, man. No, banning weed. I really don't know the original reason for banning weed. 90% of people have no idea, I think. I guess that could be true. And it's also, okay, I think Dunkard did not see this. And I'm hoping it's still here. Yep. It's still here. Right there. This right here. Okay. Alright, this thing is called Reefer Madness. And it definitely just started the ban on Mary Jane. There were some white people in SoCal. Yeah, there were some white people in SoCal, and there were some Mexican immigrants moving into their neighborhoods. They freaked out. Oh, so that's what it was. Had nothing to stop them for, but noticed they had a lot of weed, so they banned it. So they banned the weed in the 1930s. LOL, classic movie. Reefer, what? This is from 2005? Reefer Madness, the movie musical. Them colored jazz musicians stealing it all the way. Wow. Okay. Okay. And also, sorry BuzzFeed, I cannot look into your video. Okay. Sorry BuzzFeed, but I cannot look into your video due to the fact is that the last time I looked at a BuzzFeed video, my stream got suspended or sometimes temporarily suspended, so I can't go to a BuzzFeed video. Alright, so this one here is called 35 Things You Need to Know. Walter's World. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay. I like his stuff. Okay, let's go to this one. The don'ts of visiting Chicago.
Blount's Family Kitchen Meals. This is more than food. It's 5 generations of our family bringing great food to yours. Find us in...
Okay, I don't know if you'd get a strike from him. Well, I guess, okay. I'll go ahead and at least watch a little bit of the video. And then I'll go ahead and get the frick out. before that happens. But you know me, but you all know me. I usually give credit to people by putting the links into a notepad, so I'll be able to update the description of the stream when the stream is over. Alright, I'm gonna watch a little of the video for just in case that it might happen.
In the refrigerated deli section in your grocery store.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World. Today we're here in Chicago, Millennium Park. We've got the bean behind.
Oh, him? LOL, the top comment. Being born and raised here, don't ever call it the Wills Tower. It's Sears Tower. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, okay. I have seen some other people react to his video. Yeah, I think there was the do's and don'ts of living in the US. I have seen a British Marine react to the do's and I have seen a British Marine react to one of his videos, and his video at the time when he was watching, it was called The Don'ts of America. I think I'm going to be fine, maybe. But once again, I do in fact, I'm going to give credit to him by putting the video link here in the notepad so I can update the description when the stream's over.
Behind us, and today what we have for you are the don'ts of visiting Chicago. And this city is fantastic. Tons of great museums, awesome people, amazing food. Weather, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But the thing is, even in great cities like Chicago, we got the things you want to do, and we got the things you don't do. So the first don't I have for you, and probably the most important don't I have for you when you come to Chicago is don't drive and don't deal with the parking. Look, Chicago traffic is horrible all year round, all day long, all the time. Whether you're heading out to O'Hare or the airport, driving here downtown, all you
don't drive or park more than you need to in Chicago. He did a video on moving to the south and showed pictures of him before he moved south and after and said you will gain weight. Okay. Yeah, Southern hospitality makes some good food.
year round, all day long, all the time. Whether you're heading out to O'Hare or the airport, driving here downtown, taking the interstate around the city, driving is just chaotic here. And the thing is, the people are very aggressive drivers too, so it could be a little hair-raising, white-knuckly when you are driving here in Chicago. So just have a heads up for that. So if you can, just don't drive when you're here. And also going along with that, don't deal with the parking. Oh my gosh. Parking downtown Chicago is insane expensive. Somewhere between college tuition and...
What the... I will never live in a big city. Nope, me either. I have never lived in a big city myself. Oversized vehicle parking, I guess I could possibly understand. I don't know. Well, wait a minute. $41 plus all taxes included? Jeez.
And a mortgage payment? I think that's where parking is here in Chicago. So what I recommend is come in with the train, fly in, use public transport, whatever. Try not to drive when you are here. Now the thing is, if you are driving to Chicago and you gotta park and stuff like that, get the parking at your hotel and just leave it. Use public transport, get the parking at
Sorry for pausing the video, but Jewel Osco does bikes? Okay, so Jewel Osco does bikes, so I guess you rent bikes. I mean, you rent bikes from them. Okay, Chicago has a bike rental service too. Okay, that's awesome.
Your hotel and just leave it. Use public transport, use Uber, use whatever. You can walk around the city easily because you don't want to have to get out, try to drive, find another place to park, pay another insane expensive parking rate when you're there. Just don't do that, okay? And that kind of leads into our second don't is don't worry about not driving because the CTA, the Chicago Transit Authority, actually has really good public transportation here in Chicago. I mean, this is what
really? That's
public
awesome.
transportation should be in the U.S. They've got the elevated train going around. That'll
No, they sponsor the stand, I think. Oh, they sponsor. Oh, okay.
take you all over the place. The bus system here, awesome. And the thing is,
Okay, so basically what he is saying right now is that that Chicago has great public transport, which is awesome. And also, and holy crap, man, I'm hoping that those people on that train is okay, because I really don't think, and I mean it, I really don't think that metal is supposed to look like this. Okay, if it's rust, it's gonna eat the metal. I'm just hoping I'm hoping the rust does not go deep in the metal. I'm just hoping that everyone on that train's okay. The way me and my dad... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I really got to make sure I don't go into ultra low latency. Gonna have to do that in the background. You've been on that line? Oh, okay. And Jewel Osco is a store chain. Well, I don't have a Jewel Osco where I'm from.
it goes to pretty much every tourist place you want to go as a tourist. You can go there on public transportation.
That's awesome,
and what's
Car.
cool is actually the price for the public transportation here in Chicago is actually a fair price too. So it's really cool. So make sure you do use that public transportation when you are here. Now my next tone for you here in Chicago is don't worry about being bored. This city is chock full of world-class museums, festivals, concerts, all kinds of awesome stuff to do. You've got the Art Institute of Chicago, one of the best art museums in the world. You got the Shedd Aquarium, one of the top aquariums in the world. You got the Field Museum, one of the best natural history museums in the world. You got the Museum of Science and Industry, one of the best science museums in the world. You see where I'm going here? The planetarium. There's all kinds of great stuff here. Broadcast Museum. You got all kinds of great museums here. You don't like museums? That's fine. Hit the theater here. Pay a fraction of the price you pay in New York and see fantastic shows at the theaters here in Chicago and around. Oh, you want to do stuff with your kids? Great. You got Great America. You can go to the amusement parks that are here. There's all kinds of amazing things to do here in Chicago. So you're never really...
What? No! You mister in the video, go bugger off. I'm kidding when I said that. I'm kidding when I said that, everyone. No! It's real! It's real! It's effing real! Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice... Yeah. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Superman is in trouble. It's up to Batman to use the tweezers to get the kryptonite out of Superman's gut. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, our super friends have been looking into word about where the Legion of Doom is located. I didn't even know that this place was real. If this place was real, I would have gone. Urgh. It's always been a thing in my childhood to really go to the Hall of Justice. Oh, man. Oh, man. And you thought Metropolis was in New York. No, Metropolis is in Chicago. Okay, the places I've always wanted to go when I was a kid. Number one was Starfleet Academy from Star Trek. As you all meet, let's see. Let me see if I can get this thing right. Okay, as you all can see, right over here. I got my Mr. Spock shirt, and he's doing the Vulcan salute. Okay, let me get this wire out of the way. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And number two was to go to the Hall of Justice. Mother effing lucky person, you.
Bored when you're here because there's always something else to do. What else do we need to do? What's next? What's next? What's next? And if you come here in the summertime, I know I'm not here in the summertime right now, but if you come in the summer, there's all kinds of...
Okay, let me check out something real quick. Legion of Doom. DC Legends of Tomorrow, the Chicago Way. It's not... Okay, did I spell Legion of Doom right? Or was it the Hall of Doom? Let's see. Okay, so it is definitely the Legion of Doom. Okay. Well, it's not exactly showing me if Chicago also has a Legion of Doom. Hey, welcome back, Jackson. I took a look into your video. Nice video there, Jackson. And curse you, Chicago. Mother effing curse you for having the freaking Hall of Justice.
Great festivals going on when you're here. My personal favorite is the Taste of Chicago, which is right behind the camera here. You go there and try different foods from different restaurants throughout the city. Oh my God, it is a fantastic experience.
Nice
so you
value.
always got something to do. Whether you want to watch sports, yeah, you can watch the Bulls play, you can watch the Bears, the Cubs, the White Sox, you can see them, the Fire. I mean, there's so many sports to do, watch, see, things to do, bike riding, all kinds of stuff here. Believe me, you will never be bored.
I have never been to Cleveland. The only part that I went south, yeah, the only part that I have ever went south was Virginia. Yeah, the only part that I went southward is Virginia, and that was to go to Busch Gardens and Colonial Williamsburg.
Bored when you're here in Chicago.
And also to visit George Washington's house.
Oh yeah, there's also great nightlife. You know, Rush Street or go party in Wrigleyville. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to do when you're here, so don't worry about being bored, okay? And the thing is, a lot of people don't realize is when you're a tourist, a lot of times you stay downtown or in the Loop. You know, oh, I'm going to go to the Magnificent Mile, then I'll stay in the Loop. I'll stay down in this area here. What you don't realize is don't just stay in the Loop in the downtown area. Go out and explore. There's really cool suburbs to go check out. Go to the North Shore. Go see Evanston. Go head out and go to, you know, go to Gurney, yes, and go to the Great America, stuff like that. The Lincoln Park Zoo. Go out to Greektown. There's all kinds of things you can see and do in the Chicago area that's not just in the Loop. Because as a tourist, most of the time we're kind of down here in the Loop, in the downtown area kind of stuff, and maybe a little bit north of there on Michigan Avenue, and we don't get out there and see things. So make sure you go out and explore. And that public transportation will take you out there, okay? You can grab a Metro train to hit some of the suburbs as well, so that is really kind of a cool thing. Another don't, I guess I should say, is if you're going to be staying downtown, which you probably will, don't expect a lot going on after 6 or 7 o'clock at night downtown, because this is more of a work area, so people go home. So it's like a ghost town at night here and on the weekends, so do have a heads up for that. You know, keep your eyes open a little bit more in the evening time here, because honestly, you're down here, one, maybe to go to a show at one of the theaters, maybe go out to eat, but there's not a lot of things going on here. Also, the shops here downtown actually close earlier than the malls in the suburbs and stuff like that, so just have a heads up for that. So kind of going on with that ghost town kind of feeling is sometimes you think ghost town, oh, should I be worried? Well,
okay, sorry for pausing the video. Gotta answer some people in chat. If you don't hit the suburbs, you're missing out. Maybe someday I'll go to Chicago, maybe. Sounds like a cool place to maybe hang out and stuff. Who knows? I might decide to go there. Maybe I'll do an IRL stream while I'm in Chicago one day. Dunkar. Okay, never mind. Okay, Among Us says, "Hey Morrow, could you listen to a song the homies made? It would really make my day." Oh sure, Among Us. Please let me know what is the song and by who.
That kind of leads into another don't I have for here in Chicago. Don't be lackadaisical with your safety here. Probably the most dangerous thing for a tourist, though, is when you cross the street because the drivers are a little nuts here.
Okay, so basically what he is saying is that just don't trust the drivers that are driving on the road. Even if the signs say that you can cross the street, you just don't do it. The restaurants and bars on the river are great. Man, lucky you. Lucky you, Ev.
And they're quite aggressive, so do have a heads up when you're crossing the street. Don't just stand at the end or stand in the street when you're getting ready to go. Make sure you're paying attention. That's one thing. Another thing, if you feel uncomfortable in any part, you don't feel right, go hop into a store or hop into a restaurant. It's okay, call a cab, call an Uber, and head out. I mean, there are some parts of Chicago you don't want to go to. I'm sure in the comment section you'll hear a lot of things down there, but what I'd recommend is ask your hotel, hey, we're looking to go here. Is it okay? Is that okay?
Okay, sorry for pausing. I'll listen to the song as soon as I can, Among Us. And Dunkar says, if there is a gap in a crow big enough, taxis will fly through. Nice, I guess.
Just ask them, and that's one thing you see anywhere in the world. There's good parts of town, there's bad parts of town, so do have a heads up for that. And do ask where you should go or shouldn't go, because the city is fantastic, but there are issues.
Oh, and by the way, I can only guess that statue is made out of copper. Yeah, copper when it's oxidated is green. I would know. The Statue of Liberty used to be the color of a penny. But then many years later, it turned green. And same thing here. This line used to be copper.
You got to think about. Always keep your eye out. I mean, some of the things might just annoy you. It's not really a safety thing. You'll have guys, hey, can I have $1? Can I have $1? man, all you got to say, either give them $1 and say, I'm sorry, man, or just walk by. They won't give you really any trouble there, but do be smart when you are here in Chicago, because there are parts of towns you shouldn't go to, and if you're not sure, I would ask your concierge, hey, this is where we're going to go today. What do you think? Is that okay there? And they'll let you know. And I would really just say is use your usual travel sense. If you're coming down here and where a lot of tourists are, yeah, keep your wallet in your front pocket and stuff like that. But overall, I haven't had really any problems in Chicago, but I know there are problems, so do have a heads up. But honestly, the biggest safety thing for you as a tourist is crossing that street, okay? Now, another kind of safety thing I have for you is, notice that sign behind me says caution ice. Look, don't mess around with the falling snow and falling ice if you come here in the winter. It can be dangerous. You see the building up there with that slant? Yeah, the ice packs up, the snow packs up, it falls. It can be dangerous, so don't mess around with those. I know some tourists are like, oh, that's a cool picture, I want to get that. Do have a heads up with those. And I guess another don't, I'll kind of go along with that, is don't think you shouldn't visit Chicago in the winter. I'm here in the winter, and the thing is, the people in Chicago know that it's very cold and windy and snowy. It can be here in the wintertime in Chicago, and they have prepared the city for you. That means the museums, all the fantastic museums, the restaurants, all this stuff. You can have a great time inside when you're here, so don't be scared for coming here in the winter months. Now, I'm not going to say it's the best time to come, because you come here in January with the wind and you're walking like this, maybe you're not going to have as good of a time as you came here in the spring or the summer, when you can hit the beaches and stuff like that, and go out on Lake Michigan and do an architectural boat tour and things like that. It's better to come in the summer and spring, but don't think you can't come in the winter time, okay? And speaking of some tourist stuff, don't forget to do one of those architectural boat tours when you're here. Look, this is kind of the home of the skyscraper, and you have amazing architecture throughout the city. I mean, I would say don't forget to stretch your neck out before you come to Chicago, because you're going to be looking up and seeing all these really cool skyscrapers and all these really cool buildings. The Tribune Tower, the Wrigley Building, yes, the Sears Tower, or Willis Tower, however you spell it. There's all kinds of, the Hancock Building going around. Oh my gosh, there's so many fantastic buildings to take in and architecture to come in. And if you take that architectural boat tour on the Chicago River, it's really cool because they give you the history and the explanations of the buildings and the styles, and it really brings a lot more out. So when you walk around the city, you really get a lot more bang for your buck when you look at these fantastic buildings. Now, you notice I had a little problem saying Sears, Willis, Sears Tower. Look, my next don't for you is, don't call it Willis Tower with the locals. Look, it's always going to be the Sears Tower. Now, if you might not know this, it's actually spelled W-I-L-L-I.
Hey, Dunkar, I am going to go, one of these days I will go up the Willis Tower. Alright, people from Chicago who might be lurking in the stream, I'm going to go up the Willis Tower. Okay, if anyone ever does go to Chicago and goes to Navy Pier, do take a boat tour down the river. The what? Oh, the Willis Tower. Yeah, see right here?
Look, my next don't for you is, don't call it Willis Tower with the locals. Look, it's always going to be...
Yeah, see? The Willis Tower is known as the Sears Tower. Yeah, see? Don't call the Willis Tower to the locals. So what he's basically saying, don't call the Sears Tower the Willis Tower.
The Sears Tower. Now, if you might not know this, it's actually spelled W-I-L-L-I-S Tower, but you pronounce it Sears Tower, okay? Just so you know. Now, okay, I mean, it's one of those things. It's changed names, okay? And the thing is, Sears Tower or Willis Tower was at one time the tallest building in the world, and they actually have an observation deck at the top you can go see. It's probably one of the most popular pictures, aside from the bean, that I see from people when they go to Chicago. But I'm going to tell you something, for going to the Willis/Sears Tower, don't feel that you have to pay to go up and get a great view of the city, and that's the only place to get it. What I recommend, go to the Hancock Building. 96th floor, there's a bar there. It's free to go up, and you have free views of this beautiful city. But also what's cool is the drinks up there are actually pretty fairly priced, so why not head to the Hancock?
Okay, so there is a... Wait. So there is a bar on top of the tower? Okay, we'll do Among Us. As soon as I get done watching this video, I'll go ahead and look at the song. I mean, I will listen to the song, yeah. Either one is great, to be honest. Okay.
Go up the 96th floor, hit the bar there, have a great drink while you look at this great city. That's a much better way to spend your money that you'd spend going up to the top of the Sears/Willis Tower. Spend that on a drink in the Hancock Building. That's what I would recommend. Now, some other tourist things you should know about. One thing is, if you're going to go to Navy Pier, which is a very much a tourist place, realize don't expect to see locals at Navy Pier. Navy Pier is, I mean, it's really developed for tourists, and it's nice for tourists to go to. I go there because I'm a tourist. I'm not from Chicago. I enjoy that, but the locals will tell you, oh, that's a tourist thing, so don't expect to see the locals there. Another thing I guess I should say about the locals, don't expect to hear that Chicago accent. You know, you saw on TV back in the day, Alex Sassage in Chicago, the Bears, the Bulls. People don't talk like that here anymore, okay? Yes, you'll find a few people that do occasionally, but in general, the Chicago accent sadly has kind of died off, so you're not going to hear that when you're here. Another don't with the people here. Don't trust everyone that tells you they're from Chicago, because most likely they're from the suburbs. Actually, Chicago, the city proper, is actually relatively small, and most of the people in the Chicago metropolitan area live out in the suburbs. So that person you meet that says, oh yeah, I'm from Chicago, they might be from Evanston, or they might be from Naperville, or Arlington Heights, or Tinley Park, or wherever. And the thing is, if you have people that are from real Chicago, like they're born here in Chicago, they grew up in Chicago, Chicago, they will call out those people every single day. Oh, really? What's true of you? Where'd you grow up? Which school did you go to? Oh, you mean you're from Naperville? Oh, right. So you're not really from Chicago, you're from the burbs, okay? So that's one of a little fun thing you'll see with the locals here. Now, another thing tourists love to do when they travel is eat, and Chicago is no exception to those eating cities. And my don't for that is don't come to Chicago on a diet. They love huge portion sizes. They love their food. They love their meat. They love their everything here. And you're going to eat a lot when you're here. I mean, the deep dish pizza here, the Chicago style deep dish pizza, yeah, it's like this thick. And you will just be, so full. And the thing is, there's so many great restaurants here. It's not just the deep dish pizza and the Chicago hot dog. No, there's so much more here. Go to Greektown, have amazing Greek food. Little Italy, there's great Mexican food here. Have some great Polish food, German food. There's so many different nationalities and ethnicities here in Chicago, and they've brought their food here, so you have amazing food when you're here. So don't come on a diet, just go and enjoy everything, all right? Now, I do have a couple don'ts for some traditional Chicago things. One, if you get the deep dish pizza here in Chicago, don't think you can finish the pizza yourself. I know a lot of people go, I get a pan pizza from Pizza Hut, I get a medium and finish it myself. Oh, no. That's like their tiny baby, little tiny brother versus the Chicago style deep dish pizza. This stuff, I'm talking like, I can barely finish 2 slices. That's how thick and big it is, with all the meat and cheese and the sauce on top, and the really thick crust. I mean, it will really fill you up. I had some last night, and I was smart. I got the individual size. The guy next to me, he was a tourist from England. He's like, I'll get a small. That's what I get at Pizza Hut at home. I'm like, dude, get the individual. He's like, no, I'll get it. And he sat there, he got through 2 and maybe a half pieces and didn't eat the end of them. And he's like, I can't eat anymore. I'm like, I told you. And so do have a heads up for that. Also, don't be surprised if it takes them about 45 minutes to cook that deep dish pizza, because it takes a while to be there. Also, don't let them talk you into getting appetizers. It's going to be enough food anyway when you get the pizza, okay? So instead of ordering food appetizers, just drink some of the good Chicago beer when you're here. Revolution Brewery, Two Brothers Brewery, maybe get some Goose Island when you're here. I mean, a 312 is always good with pizza, so do have that. Another don't with the food, if you get that Chicago dog, people always say, well, don't put ketchup on your Chicago dog. It's true. It's got so much other stuff on there, it doesn't need it. I mean, it's got pickles and relish and tomatoes and mustard and like sweet jalapenos, that kind of things on top. It's so good, and it's got so many other flavors that it mix perfectly together that you don't need the ketchup, so don't worry about that. One of the great things about Chicago is actually it has something for everybody, whether you like culture, whether you like food, whether you like sports, whether you like art. There's all kinds of stuff for everybody. So what I want to say is, don't forget to bring the whole family when you come here to Chicago, because they have stuff for everybody. Yes, you can do the amusement parks like Great American, stuff like that, or you can do the Art Institute or the Museum of Science Industry. My kids love it. Every time we go there, we spend an entire day there. And that's what's so cool about Chicago. The people are friendly. They're cool with the kids being here. There's stuff for them all the time. So don't think this is just a romantic getaway place. This is actually a really cool place for the whole family to come come to, okay? And speaking of places you should go with a family, or maybe not with a family, it's up to you. Go into a game at Wrigley. And I would say, don't think baseball's too boring to go to a game at Wrigley Field. For those of you who don't know, baseball is a very popular sport.
Okay, first of all, if I were to go to Wrigley Field, I might decide at some point, since people would know that I'm a tourist, like I'll be wearing a Star Trek shirt, and people would know for sure that I am a tourist. I'm possibly gonna do the Saturday Night Live thing, you know, the Bears, while I'm in Wrigley Field. Hate the Cubs, love Wrigley Field, beautiful park. F yeah. Here we have a sinus museum. Kidding.
Sport here in the U.S., but a lot of people that don't know it think it's pretty boring, and actually people that actually know baseball think it's kind of boring sometimes. But the thing is, going to a game at Wrigley to see the Chicago Cubs is like the quintessential, I know it's my favorite word in these videos, quintessential Chicago sports visit, okay? The whole area, it's called Wrigleyville. There's tons of bars, restaurants, all kinds of stuff. It's like, it should be called Partyville, because before the game, during the game, and after the games, they have party time, okay? And you're drinking your beers and having your fun and going to watch the Cubs play. And what's cool, as a tourist, the Cubs play during the day a lot of times. In the summer, they have 81 home games, okay? Most of them are during the day. So you can see some sights during the day, then the afternoon, go head out to a game, take it in. Sitting in the bleachers is a must, but don't think that there's assigned seats in the bleachers. You just kind of go where you want to go. Yes, you buy overpriced beer, but it's such a great experience to go to the game that really don't pass it up if you have a chance here in Chicago, okay? Another don't I have for you has to do with the airport. Look, there's O'Hare and there's Midway here. O'Hare's probably the airport you're probably going to fly into or out of. And my don't for you is don't mess with O'Hare. Look, if you've got a flight out and they say be there 2 hours early, be there 2 hours early, okay? They say be there 3 hours early, be there 3 hours early. Because O'Hare is infamous for sometimes long check-in lines, long security checkpoints, stuff like that, and it can take a long time. And I know a lot of people that have missed flights because they didn't get through security fast enough, so don't mess around with O'Hare. And if you're flying in internationally and you're transferring through Chicago, you'll fly into Terminal 5 and then you got to take the train to one of the other terminals. The thing is, when you do that, you go out and the train is outside security, so you have to go on that and then go back through security again to get back in the other terminal. So do have a heads up for that. It will take you some time, so don't mess around with O'Hare, okay? A couple more don'ts for you. When you are going around Chicago, don't expect to find a lot of public toilets. You'll see a lot of restaurants and places will say no.
Okay, don't expect to find a lot. Okay, don't expect to find a lot of free public toilets. You may need to buy sometime. Okay, that would definitely make sense. Like if you're gonna go into a restaurant, it's like, how can I explain it? I have seen that before. I have definitely seen that before. When I was, in a restaurant that I was eating from, I have seen people come in and out just because of the bathroom. They didn't order anything. They just go into place, use the bathroom, and get out. And there was a lot more people going to use the bathroom than eating at the actual place. And it became so frustrating that the management actually did have to put up a sign, a big sign, saying that you cannot use the bathroom unless you order something. Or you cannot use the bathroom unless you're a customer. I gotta pay to use the bathroom? No thanks. Oh, Among Us. That's just because of, bathrooms inside a restaurant. Or bathrooms inside a restaurant. But bathrooms inside a restaurant, Maybe there could be bathrooms that you can use inside a museum or something. But I really don't think there's porta potties or anything of the sort outside.
No free public toilet or something like that, so you might need to grab a drink or something for to use their bathrooms. Another don't I have for you, if you're going to take the metro out to the suburbs, don't forget to pick up your ticket at the ticket station before you get on the metro, because you can buy the tickets on the metro, but they do charge you like $5 more. So if you're going to go out there,
you can get a thing with a hose down your leg and a bottle on your ankle. Marl, you have no idea how much my dogs love your streams. Their tails wag, they're like there's no tomorrow when they see you. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that I have animal magnetism. Let's see here. We got Sweet Pea the dog coming into the streams, doing the same thing. Yeah,
save the $5. Don't forget to pick up the ticket before you get on. So, just a couple other ones I want to put in. We'll go back to the Pretty Bean for some more stuff. And my last don't for you here in Chicago is don't pass up the second city. Look, Chicago should be the first city you want to visit when you come to the U.S. because of the culture, because of the sports, because of the festivals, because of the awesome people. You will love Chicago, the Midwest feel here, the friendly people, the fun stuff to do. It really is a fantastic city to visit. That's why when you talk to people that come to the U.S., you'll see an inordinate amount of people say, I really love Chicago because this city rocks, okay? So I hope this helps you know a bit more about Chicago so you're more prepared when you do come here. We have some other videos. I have some...
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I already copied that already. Yes, I did, right there. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and listen to the song, as I promised. Oh yeah, you gave me that picture. Oh, that was pretty funny though. Okay, what is this? Here's a song the Homies made. Okay. Hey, what's up, PS Gamer? Alright, let's go ahead and listen to the song. Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to the song. I gave my word to Among Us. Oh, Jock the Wolf. What's up, Jock the Wolf? How you doing? Okay, so this must be the song that you're telling me about. Alright, let's take a look.
Hey yo, young nigga, hey yo, young nigga, back on the grind, yo 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 yo, big gangster, top shotter, hey, big gangster, top shot, hey, Sasuke, 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 Sasuke. Walked up with a stick and my dick small, very small. Nigga talking tough, but you know he'll get knocked off. Bitch, I don't care, I'm not fucking with my socks off. Very expensive car, you know I had to cut the top off. Bitch, you know I'm very cool, just like hot sauce. Bitch, I'm retarded as shit, but I got so many shoes.
Yeah, you're
I got
right.
a real bad bitch, and she work at Hooters. Sasuke, 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 Sasuke. Bitch, I'm cooking with it too. Bug you like a flu. They didn't say I'm gay. It's a little true. I grew my ass cheeks with some Gorilla Glue.
The homie spent 5 minutes on this garbage.
So I won't get your flu. I don't like being sick cause it hurts. I'm gonna fuck a girl's asshole until it hurts. But I hope poop doesn't get on my dick. I'd be really disgusted and really fucking sad. Bitch, I don't have a dad. My head bursting is fried. Don't mess with me cause I'm a gangster. I'm evil like Sasuke. I'm the best rappers ever. Bitch, I love you. I'm young nigga. I'm late for dinner. I feel like
laugh, it's okay. Alright.
All my bitches above the age of 12.
Sasuke, 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 Sasuke.
Okay. Okay, it really, okay. It's a nice song, but I really don't know what the song, I guess the song is about Sasuke at some point. Because of ultra low latency, it does stuff to my internet. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That is okay. That is definitely true. That Sasuke went insane and joined the Akatsuki. Yeah, there's nothing Naruto there's nothing Sasuke related in the song. Not even references. Not even the references of the stuff that Sasuke done. But I guess when it comes to the beat is fine. I guess to me the beat's a little fine, but yeah. I really don't know. Oh, you know, my face when he buffer. My face when we buffer. You're welcome. I don't want to sound to be mean, or I really do not want to be sounding mean or anything. It is just I really don't understand the song. My name is Young. Okay, I'm not saying that. And I'm late for dinner. Those lyrics hit different. Yeah, that's true. But it was a nice song nonetheless. It's just the lyrics I don't understand that well. Nobody understands the song. Yeah, nobody understands the song, that's the thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, nobody understands the song, yeah. Not even the homies. Yeah. Alright, one more video. Yeah, okay. One more video about what is it like to be a Chicagoan. By looking up this video here. What life is like as a Chicagoan. Okay, so you want me to look at that song a bit? Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, so it looks like it won't let me do it like that. Okay, so I can only do it like this. Okay, give me a sec. Sometimes, let's see, we gotta pop the chat up. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take a look.
This unforgettable vacation memory. It didn't actually begin here. This memory began when Dad booked his family's summer vacation early on Vrbo. Book early, cancel if you need to.
Good luck and have it. Okay, thanks for checking the song out, but I gotta roll. Thank you very much, Among Us. Thank you very much, Among Us, for posting the song. And I'm hoping that you have a good day as well. To copy a video on a phone again. On your phone there should be a thing. Yeah, on your phone it should be a thing that says camera. The link. Okay, give me a sec.
This is more than a mirror. This is a complete gym, hiding in plain sight. Introducing the all-new Vault from Nordic Track. The best trainers in...
Okay. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, maybe I could do it like copy this. And then we head on over to you. No, I guess we gotta do it like this. Maybe. Ah, there we go. That was a nice song, Epip. That was a nice song, Epip. And it looks like PS Gamer wants me. I drive around listening to that. Drive around listening to the German soldier song Erica. Just click the link. Oh, you're welcome, Epip. Okay, I'll just click the link. Okay. And that's what happens if I click the link. Alright, so let's get the chat back. Okay, top one, buddy. Okay. Okay, so the German soldier song Erica. Okay, let's take a look. Yes, but not all the time, just once in a while. Oh, okay. It's a top video that came out. Okay. Nice. Nice, okay. nice.
Dieses Mädel ist mein treues Schätzelein und mein Glück. Erika.
Again.
Wenn das Heidekraut rot lila blüht, singe ich zum Gruß ihr dieses Lied.
Okay, this is cool.
Der eine blüht ein kleines Blümelein und das heißt Erika.
I feel like this is the subtitles. However, yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm really gonna have to okay, tomorrow's stream I gotta lower the latency down. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to lower the latency down on my streams tomorrow. Unless it's one of those days that it might be windy outside that is messing up the internet.
Schon beim Morgengrauen, so wie beim Dämmerschein. Schaut's.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna have to lower the latency down. I gotta lower the latency on the stream. Yeah, sorry about the lag on the stream, everyone. It must be one of those days outside. I don't know.
Und da ist es mir, als wenn es laut. Denkst du auch an deine kleine Braut? In der Heimat weit und ich ein Mägdelein. Und das
Okay, in grade school, okay, Abip says, in grade school the principal had calisthenics in homeroom to march music like this and pledge the allegiance every day. So now I have no tolerance for march music. Okay, I mean, if you look into the description, you should have it in English. Okay. No financial gain is taken from this video. If you want to support me, donate there. Oh. Okay, I thought this was a modern German song. I really did thought this was a modern German song, but I didn't know that it was like that. I don't know if it is like that. Tomorrow they sing this song in modern Germany. Okay. It is just down here. They put this person here, put the disclaimer down here. So I really wasn't sure. Some people confuse this with old Germany. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. Alright, now then I need to go ahead and do this. Copy that. And then we head on over to you. And then we go over to you. There we go. And I will... Yep, there we go. Just piece it out. There we go. And done. Yeah, so liberals don't get confused. Oh, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright everybody, it looks like this is gonna be it for today's live stream. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now. and I best get going. And I'm hoping to see you all again tomorrow. And if you all want me to continue, on doing this, learning how to be a Chicagoan kind of stream, please let me know in the comment section on the next people that you want me to look up. To learn about. I was thinking about doing one. About, let's see. I was thinking about doing one about Colorado, maybe. This song has been used since the German Empire, I believe. The German Empire led by Frederick. Yeah, I think that's his name. I think his name was Frederick something. I think they call it the Holy German Empire. I think that's what it was. I'm not exactly sure, but I remember the person's name is Frederick. I think it could be Frederick Barbarossa. Unless Barbarossa is a Holy Roman Empire. Not exactly sure if I can remember. But anyways, everybody, once again, if you want me to do more of these, learning how to be a person from the U.S. or some other country, please let me know down in the comment section. Have a good